This is Coogan Cassius, Fry from London. We're in Glasgow here, ahead of Ricky Burns and Ray BELTRAN tomorrow night. With me I have legendary MC Michael Buffer. Hello, Michael.
Legendary, that makes me sound like I'm a geezer, but that's okay. That's all right.
Okay. Do you want to pick your own word for your title?
No, that's all right.
In Scotland, it's a great atmosphere, isn't it? The way, and you see how many people were here today.
It really is.
And it's just a little tip of what it's going to be like tomorrow night. So it's going to be a great show there.
Yeah, I was here, when Ricky fought Kevin Mitchell, and the SEC was just packed. They were insane. Everybody was there in their seats and then out of their seats, with expectations and anxiety, and it's just a great crowd and very loyal fans. And the whole weekend is great here in Glasgow because you have a big game tonight with Belgium coming in to play Scotland, and then the big fight tomorrow night.
So they're looking for a double KO, as it's been put in the papers, a win for Scotland, the national football team, and also Ricky Burns to defend his title.
The thing is, I know Scotland is the underdog, and they're looking for the big upset tonight, and Ricky is obviously favored tomorrow night, and they're not looking for the upset on Saturday night with Ricky.
Now, obviously you're aware of Darren Barker becoming middleweight champion of the world a couple of weeks ago. It's a known thing in England from... You pronounce his name wrong for the Martinez fight, called him Darren Baker. You got it right this time, but I think because Darren said to me, because you're one of his heroes, and
I know
you put it right.
Yeah, the thing is, he's such a gentleman, and there's always a backstory to things, and sometimes I get to an event late, I'm pulled here and there, and believe it or not, they had Baker written down on the on all the paperwork, and I'm like, well, that's what they tell me to say, because sometimes they give me the wrong town, the wrong hometown, and that sort of thing. But yeah, we got it straightened out. So the main thing is when you say a fighter's name. One time, Floyd Mayweather jokingly said to me, he said, and it was actually at a press conference for the Ricky Hatton fight years ago, and he said, when you introduced Oscar De La Hoya, you said his name longer than mine. And I said, yeah, but I said yours twice. So I said it always mattered. And in that case, it was really, really exciting on a split decision to say, and knew, and then made sure I said his name right. So that
can only go by what information you in front of you, though. Is that right, Michael? You can only go from what information you have in front of you.
Yeah, because sometimes I can't even get to the dressing room. They just, the security and everything starts getting all... excited around the ring, and then I have to do an interview. No offense, but and so I don't get away to double check with with the fighter in the dressing room, which I usually always try to do.
But I'm sure all is forgiven now. Britain has a new middleweight world champion.
Hey, listen, as long as they say they have his name right on that title belt, he's happy.
And if anyone's allowed to do it, I don't suppose he minds you doing it. So it's all good. It all works out well anyway. But.
Sure.
What's your plan now, Michael? Just going to chill out back at the hotel, are you?
Yeah, and I'm going to watch the big game tonight, on television, and with Scotland and Belgium, and then go over a few things with some more interviews again tomorrow. And it's always great to travel. I love to be in different places, but especially when there's a great fan atmosphere, and then you have that anticipation. Even though I've been doing this for 30 years. I always get up for an excitable crowd, and as I've said many times in the past, all the crowds here in the UK are always fantastic.
Word of advice, I wouldn't walk around the shopping mall on your own, because it looks like they're going to hound you and mob you wherever you go.
It did take us a while to get into this room, that's for sure.
It's all good though, isn't it?
It's great, it's really great. It just shows you what great fans they have here.
Or how famous you are. Which one?
Okay, whatever you say. I'll leave that up to you.
All right, Michael Buffer, thank you very much for talking to us, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Always good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.